everybody, it's that time of week again. That time of week, of course, high school football happened last night. Some very great games out there, including Highland against Hudson. Of course, Hudson entered number 9 against us. Unfortunately, we didn't come away with a win, 42-21, which means that we're now 2-2. Hudson is 5-0, if I have that correctly. Yes, I do. But anyways, yeah, they're 5-0, and you can definitely bet that they're going to be moving up. And Highland now, of course, now 2-2. Of course, both of our losses have come to teams that are ranked, of course. So you can't really be upset at all. These guys are really trying. These guys are awesome. These guys are great football players. They know it. I know it. You know that. And, of course, there were a lot of highlights. That's something you'd expect to have a score like what we saw last night. Don't know if you were watching it. I don't know if you were there or not, but we still have a lot of excitement right here. Here's a recap. Let's do this. 5 minutes of highlights coming up. And it starts right here. Good camera view, but the thing is that Aaron fumbles on what looked like a quarterback keeper. That was number 48, Jacob Clary, who recovered it. Excuse me on that. Hudson gets the ball on generous field position, and here's a quarterback keeper later on, or handoff to Drew Leitner, the running back. Drew Leitner got himself a touchdown, and the score became 7-0. But here we go on the ensuing drive. Handoff Luke Stiles, getting got in from the one in Maryland. I set, and it's a touchdown. The game became tied up. His helmet came off, but you could sure bet that he is mighty happy about that. Here we go. I believe this is the next drive from the 49-yard line. Here they go in shotgun set. It's going to be a handoff to the right side, and here comes Aiden Lau. Lau running down the right sideline, getting up to 20, and Lau brought down at the 10-yard line by Max Coleman. Good job right there. And they would later on score. Here's the next drive. It's a reverse to John Lima. John's going to go down on this, right? No, he's not. He's going to run towards the right sideline. Going to get away from everyone. Going to get up to the 40. He's going to go cut to the left side. Get away from another. Up to the 40. And John with one of the biggest plays we have seen in the entire season. How about him? Unfortunately, we didn't score. And here comes Hudson in the second quarter in shotgun set. Here is a handoff up the middle, and here comes a big run. Drew Leitner running towards the right sideline. He's going to get away from another. Finally getting brought down at the 34-yard line after a really, really good run. Hudson crowd definitely enjoying that. Here's the next play from the 33-yard line. 2 running backs each side. And Jacob Poltani, the quarterback, guns that one deep. The pass is complete. That is a first down. Devin Simon tried his best to pick it off or incomplete it. Couldn't do it, but still, Hudson will later on score, and it became 21-7. Here they go. It's a pass play. Now this is Jagger Pauly. Pauly's going to try to run it, and he's going to get hit, sticked by Luke. Holy cow, what a big hit. John Mann would say it best. Boom. Big hit right there. Just laid him out. They would later on march. Here comes Jagger running. He's going to go up to the 15, 10, 5, and down to 2. No-hit stick there. Hudson later on scored, and it became 28-7. But here comes Bryce Turek running, and Bryce Turek goes to the right side, and Bryce is staying on his feet up to the 20, 15. He's still on his feet, getting up to the 7-yard line for what was an incredible run. Will we score is a question. We shall see. Here comes John in motion. John's going to get the football. He's going to get in, and it looked like he was down, and he crossed, but no, it was a fumble instead. Touchback Hudson. Even though it looked like John crossed the end zone, looked like the ref saw something else, and I didn't. Poltani with a deep pass up the middle. Pass is going to be complete for a first down up to the 44-yard line. Good play right there. Now here they go at the 17. Here comes Poltani to the air. Here's a pass into the end zone that is complete by Colin Pierce for a touchdown. And the score became 35-7. And I believe that was all that was left in the first half. And now here we go, third quarter, fourth down at the 29-yard line. Hudson with a 5-receiver set. Here's a pass play from Jacob Paltani. Zings it up the middle. That pass is incomplete. So good defense right there. Can we get the comeback happening? Well, we had a good drive. Aaron Phillips is going to keep it up the middle, and Aaron's going to score a touchdown on the Maryland I said. Of course, we haven't heard Aaron Phillips' name that much today, but don't worry. He got a touchdown, and hey, that really helps. Can we get the comeback? Here we go. Looks like Drew Leitner's running back for the Hudson Explorers. Jacob Paltani's their quarterback. Here's a handoff up the middle to Leitner, and Leitner's going to get away. He's staying up on his feet up to the 44 for what was a decent run. It really took a few Hornets to bring him down. And now here comes Paltani running to the right side. Paltani inside the 10, staying up on his feet all the way up to the 8-yard line. And they would later on score. But here comes Aaron Phillips with a good keeper. Aaron's going to get away from a few. Aaron's going to get up to the 20, 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line after a great play right there. And here we go later on in motion. Is John getting it? No. Is Bryce getting it? No. Is Max Coleman going to get it? Yes, he does. It is a touchdown. The score reads 42-21. But here comes an onside kick. It goes over to the left side. It looks like it crossed 10 yards. We were on it with 9:16 left. The person who kicked that was Noah Mendenhall, a sophomore. It looked like we had it, but no, after seemingly a 10-minute discussion, the ref said that did not go 10 yards. Hudson got it. The game was over, and we lost 42-21. Well, I still think it was a good game nonetheless, of course. It could have been way worse. Could have been, I don't know, 62-14 or something like that. But, hey, the Hornets, we made it close. We did a good job. Unfortunately, we could not come up with a win. Still a nice effort. It was 35-7 at the half. I mean, what hurt us in the long run was that second quarter, which we surrendered 21 points, and we couldn't get a single thing. Excluding that second quarter, it would have been 21-21, and perhaps overtime, and perhaps we would. Some things I liked out of us was that the defense was really aggressive. They were fun to watch. They were exciting, to say the least. Luke, of course, had that monster hit stick. I was talking about that at the half. And, of course, we saw some big runs right there. Of course, John had that big play. Bryce had that big play, too. Of course, what hurt us as well were the miscues. Of course, Aaron was going to keep the ball on that first play for Hudson offense, but he ended up fumbling it. Hudson, of course, unfortunately picked it up. Later on got the touchdown, of course. We saw another fumble that was inside the 5 where John fumbled it just before he got in. Even though it looked like he had the touchdown, I thought when I looked at it, watching it on the film, it looked like his knee was down, looked like his elbow was down. But no, the ball popped out, of course. That was pretty obvious. Hudson did pounce on it, obviously. But still, it looked like that. He got in the end zone. And, of course, there was that onside kick that looked like it went 10 yards. But no, and the refs were there for a while. Of course, you can never get mad at the refs. The refs did a great job out there. Of course, they're great people, just like everyone in the great world of high school football. You never meet anyone who's bad. The coaches are great. The players are great. The refs are great. Everyone's great. I thought we knew that. Of course, Highland, of course, now 2-2. 42-21 was that final. Next week, we'll be going up against the Barberton Magic now. Barberton beat Wadsworth for what was their first win this season now. Of course, Wadsworth has gone skidding. Lost to Nordonia, lost to Hudson, who we played, and lost now to Barberton. Now, next week, we'll be at North Gateway Tire Field, of course. A great stadium. Hopefully you can be there. Of course, it's Spirit Week too, by the way. You know, typically I'd be in the student section and band section like what I always do. Had there never had been a pandemic, running around going crazy. But of course, we won't see a big student section. I don't think so. Or if we do, it will be extremely small. But yet again, that's what happens when you're in the middle of a really bad virus and a really bad pandemic. So for all goodness sake, just wear a mask and social distancing. You will not suffocate. You will not die. You are not losing your freedom. You are okay. You are fine. You're going to be okay. Trust me, if I could do it for the entirety of a football game, if I could do it for the entirety of a school day, you can do it at the store. If football players are scoring touchdowns with masks on, baseball players hitting home runs with masks on, you can go buy milk at the store with your mask on. So until we meet again, Time here, Highland Sports Network. Hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon. Basketball season coming up soon. Talked with the players on the team at the game last night. They're ready for it. I know you're ready for it. It'll be right here till then. Goodbye.